Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, welcome to me playing the American Civil War mod for Empire Total War. I am being required to actually go and start a brand new campaign simply because when I increased the unit sizes, my old one for one reason or another does not carry over or did not essentially register the increase in unit sizes. So let's go ahead and hop in. We'll be playing as the Union States like I was before. I don't recall what kind of campaign I had set before. So you know what? We'll just go and say world domination because why the hell not? And we shall just leave campaign and battle difficulty at normal. Yep, that's all fine as is. Go ahead and start, and we shall be powering through the turns simply because there is absolutely no need for me to really take my time, since I had already gotten the war started in the in the campaign that I had originally started. So here we are, yada yada yada. Just go ahead and, like I said, rush on through. Build railroads anywhere where they don't already have railroads. Okay. Upgrade these buildings so that there's at least something there. Get the mines upgraded so that they can increase our profit or income. Okay, we have no more money this turn. Check our diplomacy. In fact, actually, one second. I'd like to save, just so that I have a save set up. And again, go and check this. United Provinces, shall we have trade agreement and military alliance? Thank you very much. Britain, at least a trade agreement. Now they'll take that. Will they also take an alliance? No, they won't. Okay. These guys, yeah, they'll take that. Okay, awesome. France, trade, awesome. Mexico, you want to trade? You want me to give him Missouri? You're not getting Missouri. Spain will get that. Haiti. Haiti will take that. Spain. Do you want to have an alliance? No, they do not. Okay. Do these guys want to have an alliance? No, they do not. Let's try again with trading with Mexico. Mexico will take it for a trade agreement and military alliance. Sure, Mexico. I am perfectly fine with those demands. Because honestly, I would have taken the alliance anyway. Can I get a trade agreement with the Confederacy? Yes, I can. That'll last us a little while. Just it'll probably actually be helping me out a lot more than it will them. And so just go ahead and turn. Confederacy wants me to give them West New York, Maryland, and Kansas in exchange for New Mexico, some technology and some money, but I'm going to refuse their order or their offer because, well, you know, it seems stupid to me in the first place. That order to me just doesn't seem like a reasonable thing. Oh, which is better, cotton or tobacco? Let's find out. Government trade. Cotton is 20, tobacco is 19. Looks like we're going with the cotton trade. And let's see, anything else I know there's a number of things over here that have to be upgraded. Yep, there we go, gold mine. That's definitely going to help a lot. Get that fur trade. Let's see, what else do we got? Peasant farm. Upgrade that farm. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. see, what else do we have to upgrade? Oh, gotta upgrade that. I could have sworn that in the first playthrough there was a mine somewhere that I ended up missing. And I would like to try to avoid repeating that. But I can't find it, so I'm probably going to end up finding it at a later date. And, okay, so go ahead and let's see. Try again with an alliance with Spain. Yeah, Spain still doesn't want it. Check again with France, and France still doesn't want it. Britain, check again with them, and they'll take it. What about these guys? Check again, they don't want it. And 1 second. Okay, I heard somebody honking their horn. I wasn't sure if it was anything important. So, okay, let's see. I have essentially secured my entire northern border so long as the Confederacy and Britain don't somehow manage to get on good terms. And I have the Confederacy southern border not really threatened because Mexico doesn't serve much of a threat. They've got, what, 3 territories? No, just 2, and they're not exactly great ones either. But, you know what? Doesn't matter. Purpose is just to try to split the Confederate forces if I'm lucky. Granted, I probably won't be that lucky anyway, so it's not like it really matters, does it? But let's go ahead and end our turn again. Press space to speed the unit movements up a bit. Okay, the Confederacy has officially succeeded, or seceded. See, this will give me, all I can recruit are some dragoons here. That's not what I want. Let's get a military governor's encampment built here. And I have no actual infantry here. Regional command, yeah, okay, regional command will get me what I need. But why would I need, no. I need that. Upgrade some more stuff. Oh, see, there's the farm. I think that's the exact same farm that I missed before. See, when I'm looking for it, I can't find it. But, you know, once I stop looking for it, voila, there it is. I find it. Okay, so let's try to build up a fairly small force for the sole purpose of at least having something. Let's see, which would I prefer, 12-pounders or Union light horse artillery? These guys are more accurate, but they don't have as much range. Union 12-pound howitzers have basically no accuracy, and their range is somewhere between the 12-pound Napoleons and the light horse artillery. But then again, I am upgrading the ordnance school, so that's not actually going to give me new. Fail. Yeah, that's not actually going to give me new units. Well, increase your recruitment cost of artillery, which is kind of annoying. But this is what I want. The Great Arsenal is what I want for better artillery. So let's see. 24-pound howitzers. This is probably what I would end up picking when it comes down to it. Although the Parrot gun is very accurate and has a lot of range. But since it's only a 3-inch gun, I don't think it would do a whole lot of damage, at least not in terms of AoE. So you'd almost need a direct impact to do any sort of serious damage with this, but you know, I think it'd be pretty powerful nonetheless. So we'll look into that a little bit later, I think. First, I would again like to actually get some line infantry units built up. Okay. Is there any difference between these? The New York is actually slightly more powerful in terms of, or has slightly better accuracy, has better melee damage, has slightly higher morale. Try to see, they're also better than the Union conscripts. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go with 5 New York volunteers, 3 New Jersey volunteers, and then just call it quits at that. Although I will go and get 3 units of cavalry from Boston. Although, granted, I could just recruit them over here. I mean, they're the exact same units. So yeah, I'll just go and recruit them over here. Oh, I actually might want to go and build some units here to defend Frankfurt. It's gonna have to wait a turn. This should give me some units. Yeah, cavalry though, which isn't very useful for what I need. Here we go. There it is. This is what I was looking for. Oh, no, don't upgrade that. I don't know. Do I want to upgrade that? I don't know. Let's check. Government policies. Oof. Yeah, these places aren't too happy. Let's try to increase their, repression. And there we go. I can call in the United Provinces, Mexico and Britain. They can only call in Mexico. And sadly, Britain and the United Provinces don't join in, but Britain does join in on my side. So I've got a bit of a powerhouse behind me. And in this case, it's almost literally behind me because they're just north of me. So, yeah, sadly Mexico didn't join in, which is a shame because I really wanted Mexico to join in so that I could split the Confederate forces. But since they decided not to, their units are no longer going to be split. Which makes my job a tad bit harder. So we're just going to have to go and recruit a whole bunch of conscripts throughout the territories. God, that's a lot. Yeah, we're just, like I said, we're just gonna recruit conscripts. I don't really give a crap what they're good at. I just need something, somewhere to try to delay the enemy's advance as much as possible. There we go. And, maybe allow me to go on the offensive just a little bit in certain areas. George McClellan is now up. Let's see. I don't want that unit. Give me 2 12-pound Napoleons. Give me Pennsylvania Volunteers. I have no more money. And I could still get tons of those guys, okay. So I got the 3 cavalry over here that I need. This place has 3 units that would be serving as militia should they get attacked. And so generally the enemy will have a bit of a hard time if they go to attack DC right now, but it's not exactly going to completely prevent them. It looks like we might at least have naval units. Whether or not we can actually fight a naval battle, I don't know. the game may crash if I try to fight a naval battle. Nah, it looks like, yep. Looks like they're trying to go and take over the Kansas territory. Let's see, is Britain going to actually do anything, or are they just going to stand there and try to look pretty? And they just lost Quebec to rebels. That's a tad bit depressing, if I do say so myself. So let's see, Joseph E. Johnston at Confederate Louisiana Volunteers. I mean, technically I could send out this army to fight them, and I'd probably beat them, but I really don't want to send the army out, right? Send that army out there. I honestly don't think it would be as good as I would like it to be. But I need even more units. I need more units than I know what to do with. Let's see, upgrade the mines even further, because those are going to be my main source of income, since they provide the biggest wealth in the game. Okay, so let's go to diplomacy. Let's try to talk a little bit. Hey, United Provinces, you want to be allies yet again? If I give them Maine, screw that. Mexico, do you want... Oh, Mexico... Oh, yeah, because, yeah, they're still allied with the Confederacy, but they didn't join in the war at all. Okay. France, how about you? No, of course not. Spain, how about you? No, of course not. Okay. I would love it if Britain would do something, but I get the feeling they're just going to try to stand there and look pretty. They're not actually going to help me at all, which is a bit annoying to say the least. Wow, 12-pound Napoleons take forever to recruit, it would seem. I think I may have like far too many units for what I actually would use. No, let's not actually upgrade that. Let's see. The armor over here is still going to grow larger. This army is already quite large for who they'd probably be fighting, especially since I'd have the advantage of being on the defensive and gaining the militia support. These guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. I've got 5 already built, 3 more on the way for 8, and then 2 militia as it stands right now. Yes, that'd be quite a bit of support. Let's see. Oh, who do they have leading this army? Oh, George E. Pickett. Okay. Going for Kansas, because why not? Nebraska has built up a small... Why does Nebraska have California volunteers? Nebraska's not that close to California last time I checked. I mean, there's at least a number of states between there. But you know what? Whatever. Game. Whatever. I can only have one of these, which is sort of interesting. So, we're going to try to fortify Nebraska. Those units from Nebraska will probably be sent down to Kansas to try to help hold off this assault. Once that assault is beaten, I will probably either head to Upper Texas or go to New Mexico. One of the two, I'm not quite sure which. It will solely depend upon what or how things work out for me. So I don't have anything else I can really do. They're building up their military there. Go ahead and get my units started. Start sending some units over to DC. Or actually, you. You go back there. Actually, yeah, no, don't do that. I want you to try to get to Kentucky. Okay, no, I don't like the way you're trying to get to Kentucky. I do not like the way you're trying to get to Kentucky. Don't want you to go through enemy territory to try to get to Kentucky. It may be the fastest way, but it's definitely not the safest for what I need. Especially since I don't really know what all their... Well... Nah, actually, generally speaking, they should be safe trying to get to Kentucky going down that route. So let's see, it's going to take them 1, 2, 3, 4 turns? Well, 3, since I already moved them. Whatever, yeah, 3 turns. Would have been 4 if I had left them up there. Confederacy is moving units, trying to build up. Yeah, they're definitely just building up forces. I'd say they're generally serving more as a nuisance rather than as an actual threat. And Spain wants Maryland from me. Why? I have absolutely no idea. Enemy raids, block path, path blocked. God, I'm just sort of screwing up my words. Okay, let's see. That army is built up quite nicely. Let's see, what do we have over here? They don't really have too much in the way of a military. They've got 5 units total. I've got 5 units, but another 3 on the way. So, you know what? We'll just wait till this 3 is finished, and then I think we might go on the offensive and take over Tennessee. Let's see, I've got 5 units to their 4. 3 of theirs is cavalry, 1 of which is line infantry. I've got 2 cavalry, so I could easily crush their infantry. But I'm not quite sure if I'd have an easy time crushing their cavalry with my line infantry. So we'll take these guys and start trying to move them down there. They'll be their next turn. Okay, and then I think we might go out here to try to kill Pickett's army. And let's see. Here's the rest of my volunteers from Pennsylvania. And let's see. It would appear as though Richmond is quite heavily defended, to say the least, in terms of just straight up militia, not counting the reinforcements it would receive from the units stationed outside. But I can't leave Washington, D.C. completely undefended if I'm not going to attack Richmond, because quite simply, this army is only going to be built for the sole purpose of attacking Richmond. As soon as Richmond is taken, I should have a fairly easy time, to be honest. Because, to be honest, I don't think any of their other cities are really going to be all that well defended. Well, except for whatever their new capital becomes. That might be quite well defended. But generally speaking, I don't think I'll have too much to worry about. But let's go ahead and continue upgrading our mines like we have been. Simply because, like I said, they are going to be our main source of income. A lot of these are just kind of like stalled in construction, it seems. Oh, yes. Upgrade the State House there. Oh, good. People are happy now. I mean, to be honest, I probably could actually take Richmond, but I don't want to risk it right now because this is one of those, if I fail, they'll be able to take DC quite easily, and it'll take me a little while to build up any sort of real resistance to actually defend Philadelphia. So I'd rather not go on the offensive to take Richmond just yet. Oh, those guys aren't. Oh, okay. Oh God, I think they're gonna try to take Frankfurt. Oh, and looks like they're gonna go and lay siege to St. Louis. Steamships. Oh, new town emerges. Awesome. Let's see. I need money. And if it can't make me money, I don't care for it. So they've got a fairly large army here, but it's mostly comprised of cavalry. Which, to be honest, I wouldn't quite say cavalry is a great unit to try to use in a war. At least not when you'll be fighting in a city. And that's not what I meant to do, so auto-resolve that. I did not mean to take my army out of the city. At least, not right there. I actually wanted them to attack straight out from the city. And they don't have any artillery. If they did, then I'd have been worried. But they don't appear to have any artillery from what I see here. So there's nothing to really worry about on that front. I'm not constructing any more units, so now we shall attack them. We shall save, and we shall just name this battle. Just that I have a separate save for battles and then the actual normal saves, and we'll fight this battle. And of course unit sizes are up, so I apologize for the very low frame rate that I will probably be suffering. Well, maybe not very low, but fairly low frame rate that I'll be suffering.